Good morning and welcome to the Spring 2026 Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony. As we prepare for today's ceremony, I would like to share a few important measures to help us maintain the flow of the ceremony and preserve the dignity of the occasion, ensuring that today's event is enjoyable and respectful for everyone. Commencement is a milestone, not only for our graduates, but also for all of you who have traveled from near and far to be part of this memorable day. Every family deserves to hear their graduate's name. So we ask that you hold applause until all names have been called. This courtesy will give everyone the opportunity to enjoy their moment on the stage. Please extend the same respect and attention to the final graduate as you do to the first. Lastly, in recognition of the accomplishments of all our graduates, we ask that you silence your cell phones. Thank you for helping us maintain the dignity and decorum of today's ceremony. The ceremony begins with the ringing of the Arsenal Bell by William Lutz, Maintenance Supervisor with our Division of Facility Services. William began his career at Augusta University in 2009 as a maintenance technician and now serves our students living in Oak Hall, Elm Hall, and University Village. In 2025, William received the W. Clay Adamson Jr. Award, recognizing a full-time facilities or physical plant support worker who has consistently gone above and beyond their role to demonstrate excellence, integrity, and dedication to AU's mission. We invite you to stand now, if you are able to, for the ringing of the Arsenal Bell and the processional.
Please be seated. Well, good morning. Augusta University welcomes the class of 2026, along with your families, friends, distinguished guests, to the Spring 2026 Commencement Ceremony. Here, at the birthplace of medical education in the state of Georgia, and today a comprehensive student-centered research university spanning the health sciences, business, education, the arts, cybersecurity, and data science, we are proud to continue a nearly 200-year tradition to improving lives through education, research, service, and clinical care. We're honored to celebrate the milestone with you today. Our graduates embody the work ethic, resilience, creativity, and character needed to make a meaningful impact in their professions, their communities, and beyond. And none of this happens alone. And before we go further, I'd like to invite our graduates to stand and recognize the family members, friends, the amazing faculty and staff who helped them reach this moment. Graduates, please stand and give all those who helped you reach this moment a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. Our students would not be here today without the leadership and commitment of our faculty and academic leaders, and I'd like to take a moment to recognize 3 deans who are retiring this year and whose impact on Augusta University will be felt for years to come. It's Dr. Lester Pretlow in the College of Allied Health, and Dr. Judy Wilson in the College of Education and Human Development, and Dr. Beth Neesmith from the College of Nursing. Would you all please join me in thanking them for their service to AU? At this time, I'd like to ask all of you who are able to stand and remain standing for the presentation of colors, the national anthem, and invocation. Xea-Jane Maddox, graduating today from the Pamplin College of Arts and Humanities and Social Sciences, will now lead us in the singing of the national anthem.
Reset. Arm.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good morning. Let us pause in this sacred moment as we celebrate our graduates. Gracious Creator, known by many names and understood in many ways, we gather in this season of renewal with hearts full of gratitude, pride, and hope. We give thanks for this moment in the life of Augusta University, a place where curiosity is awakened, knowledge is pursued, and lives are transformed. Today, we celebrate the remarkable journey of the class of 2026. Through perseverance, determination, and countless hours of dedication, they have met the challenge with courage and embraced opportunities for growth. Their achievements today reflect not only academic success, but strength of character and purpose. We give thanks for the families, faculty, mentors, and friends whose guidance, encouragement, and support help make this moment possible. Their presence reminds us that no journey is completed alone. As these graduates step forward into new chapters, into profession, service, leadership, and discovery, may they carry with them not only the knowledge gained here, but the values that shape this community. May they lead with integrity, serve with humility, and act with compassion in a world that deeply needs their gifts. And may their minds remain curious, their spirits resilient, and their hearts committed to making a meaningful difference. Let this commencement not only be more than a ceremony, but let it be a celebration of possibility and a reminder that the future is shaped by those who use their gifts with wisdom, courage, and care. And so it's with gratitude for the journey that has brought us here and hope for the paths that will unfold before these graduates, we invoke blessings upon this day, upon the class of 2026, and upon all who are gathered here in celebration. And may this moment mark not only what has been accomplished, but the promise of all that is yet to come. Amen.
Please be seated. And it is in that gesture of gratitude I would like to express thanks to a few individuals here today. First and foremost for me is our First Lady, Karen Keene, who has poured her heart into this university and to elevate our faculty, our staff, our students, our researchers. Karen, thank you. And I'd like to express some gratitude to Provost Maggie Tomova, who's helped build and guide an amazing cadre of deans and faculty at this institution. And I hope you all, when you see those individuals walking around with volunteer tags on, that you would thank them and all who have helped make today possible. Please join me in recognizing these individuals. Thank you to Xea-Jane and the ROTC Color Guard and the Summerville Brass Quintet for their contributions today, and thank you, Chaplain Henry Holt, for Wellstar MCG Health for the invocation. Our Student Government Association conducted a selection process among graduating students to identify a student speaker to represent the graduating class. Emmanuel Faminu, graduating today at the School of Computer and Cyber Sciences, was selected by his peers to bring greetings on their behalf.
Good morning. It is undoubtedly an honor to be here today. At the top of the mountain, it feels different. The air pressure is thin, making it difficult to breathe. The ground is hard. The wind is more chilling. For those of you who are afraid of heights, I wouldn't look down, for the path you took to get here is long and far. Please, rub your hands together. Do you feel that? Those are your calluses, evidence that you have carried importance and cupped fire. Some of you may have lost things that cannot be easily scanned by a metal detector, but with a glimpse into your life, you can easily detect the impact it has left. You may have lost time, health, best friends, relationships, loved ones. But what is evident with you sitting here today is that you have not lost your way. Welcome to the summit. I cannot continue without acknowledging a big part of how you got here. And no, I'm not talking about your Honda Civic or your Nissan Altima. You ultimately got here today with support. In fact, Some of your supporters are sitting in this very same room, ready to unapologetically scream your name up to the rafters. To everyone listening today, live stream or in person, I ask of you for that same energy, that support. Today, we will shake the roof with our voices. The greatest lecture I ever received at AU can be summed up with one question. How can you be behind when you're not running the same race? The truth of the lesson never changed, but because my circumstances and challenges were ever changing, it was easy to accept the lie that I was late. So today, together, we will drive that lesson home one more time. So please, pay close attention to my words. Whenever you hear me say, "not late," you will all say, "I'm right on time." Let us practice. Not late? Are we not at graduation? Come on, we can do better than that. Not late? Awesome. And for those of you who are just arriving, you are indeed late. Students, the reason we can admire this beautiful skyline is because we are standing on the shoulders of giants. To the giants in my life, like Dr. Clements, like Chantre Hogan's, Miss Laura Evans, Dr. Dukes, and like Dr. Faminu, my mother, who taught me that the best shoulder to stand on is the Rock of Ages. To my giants, even those I didn't mention, thank you for letting me stand on your shoulders. Students, my fellow climbers, you are the perpetual pursuers of knowledge, perpetual, ever-moving pursuers still chasing knowledge, not just this degree, but lifelong learning. And lifelong learning starts when fear of failing ends. The greatest professor you will ever meet in your life is failure. You see, my climb took a little longer than expected. Watching my friends graduate was always a sweet taste of support swallowed by the bitter pill of that should be me too. I was discouraged when the top of the mountain looked further than 4 years. But my failures at navigating adulthood and academics taught me that perspective is important. When you climb up the mountain, perspective transforms your setbacks into new footholds. So you can literally say, I am standing on the weight of my failures. With my new viewpoint, being here longer flipped into more time to build, more time to learn about myself, more time to pursue my passions, more time to know that I'm not late. I'm right. To the esteemed students of the class of 26, thank you for adopting me into your fold. When most of my closest friends graduated last year, my roommate turned to me at winter commencement and said, "E-man, you have no friends left, so you better treat me nice." But because of my found community, I never felt like I was alone. You never shamed me for the path of my journey. You made me feel right at place. Through you all, I knew that I was not late. It's funny enough that we call this day that marks the end of years of labor commencement. Ironic that the word commencement literally means the beginning or start. So to those who think they are behind, that they did not achieve that 4-year mark, look, you made it. Here at commencement, we are all at the beginning. Here, we know that we are not late. Class of 2026, throughout my speech, I have deliberately identified you all as students. But I can no longer just call you students, for you are graduates. At the top of the mountain, the air is thin, but your lungs have adapted. The ground is hard, but your feet are ironclad. The wind is chilling, but you were smart and brought a jacket. And even if you're afraid of heights, look back and marvel at just how far you have come. So, tomorrow is now promised. Today is a great day to fail, and yesterday the world was waiting for someone like you. Arise and know that you're not late. Indeed you are. Thank you.
Thank you, Emmanuel. we are so proud of you, so very proud. We're proud of all of you. It's now my pleasure to welcome Miss Amy Richardson, our president of the Summerville Alumni Association, to offer congratulations and welcome each of you to our alumni community. Amy?
So before I get started, a little side note. I think the students get better and better every year. So Wes, Allison in the back, I'm going to need you to pump my speech up a little bit next time because I have to follow all of that charisma. I'm so happy to be with you today, and thank you to President Keene for the warm welcome. Congratulations, graduates, and welcome families, friends, and other special guests that are here today. As a proud alumnus and double JAG of the James M. Holt College of Business, I welcome you to our Augusta University alumni family with tremendous pleasure and pride. Today, you join the alumni community that is more than 65,000 Jaguars strong across the world. As new Augusta University alumni, you have access to events, programs, and resources to enhance your post-graduation experiences, and we hope that you will stay connected to Augusta University and your Jaguar Nation both now and in the future. Your alumni family is here to support your next steps and beyond. As you graduate today, we celebrate you, we applaud this achievement, and wholeheartedly welcome you to the Augusta University alumni community. Congratulations again, and go Jags.
Thank you, Amy. It is now my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, Brigadier General Jacob Middleton. Brigadier General Middleton serves as Commanding General of U.S. Space Forces in Europe and Space Forces Africa, leading critical operations that support our nation and our allies across 2 combatant commands. His work ensures the strength, security, and strategic advantage of the United States in an increasingly complex and global environment. Over the course of a distinguished 30-year career, he has demonstrated extraordinary leadership, discipline, and a deep commitment to service. All are values that define both military excellence and the very best of what we hope for in all of you, our graduates. An interesting fact, Brigadier General Middleton is, in fact, a Jaguar at heart. As an Augusta University alumnus, he earned a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, and as a former student athlete, first demonstrated his leadership qualities on the basketball court. And we have his coach, Clint Bryant, and his lovely wife, Trish, with us today for this special occasion. The same foundation of leadership has carried forward into a career of extraordinary service for our nation. You can read more about his remarkable career in your commencement program, but for now, if you would, please join me in welcome back one of your own, Brigadier General Jacob Middleton.
All right, good morning. That was a great speech from the student speaker. So I'll start off by saying I am afraid of heights. I'm 6'7". I joined the Air Force, so I'll try not to look down. Good morning. Augusta University graduates, it is my honor to be here with you on this momentous day in your lives. I was in your shoes in 1991 where I graduated from this fine university. I can't tell you how proud I am to be here to celebrate with you today. We are all here for you. You are the focus of today's ceremony, but you didn't get to this point alone. As the president of this fine university said, you must not forget the sacrifice of your family, friends, and loved ones who helped you get here. The same goes for the faculty, the professors, administrators, and support personnel who make this school a hub of academic excellence. All contributed to your success. They are an integral part of you being here today and as significant as your hard work, so we thank them. It feels like yesterday that I was sitting here where you are, full of hope. Actually, I was actually in Christenbury, but you get the idea. A little bit of fearful, a little scared, a whole lot of uncertainty about what was going to come next. The education I received and the growth I experienced right here on this campus became the bedrock of my future. My My service in the U.S. military has been the defining journey of my personal and professional life. And I can say without a doubt that my success as a military officer wouldn't have happened without the foundation that was built at Augusta University. I am extremely grateful for the invitation to speak with you today and the opportunity to give back to the university that gave so much to me. Before I continue, I'd like to take a moment to recognize the graduates who will be entering the U.S. military as second lieutenants, who may be in my shoes one day with a star or two on their shoulders. Thank you for your service and willingness to defend this country that I love, that we all love, and have spent my adult life protecting. And I know a lot of you have done the same in different capacities. Our families, our country, and the world will be safer because of you. So one of the things I noticed with the speaker when he spoke was it took me back to a time where I gave my first speech here at Augusta University. And I'll tell you one of the big differences that Coach Bryant had my speech reviewed by Doc Sullivan, because he wasn't as confident that I would get up here and not say anything crazy. So I didn't have him review this speech, but maybe I should have. So you guys tell me how it goes when it's all over. So the lessons I learned here at Augusta University didn't just teach me facts and figures. They taught me how to think critically, how to lead, how to understand people, all things essential for reaching your goals. Those skills set me up to lead in the U.S. Air Force and now the U.S. Space Force. Today, I have the profound privilege of serving as the commanding general of U.S. Space Forces in Europe and Space Forces Africa, where my team and I plan and conduct space operations across 2 continents to support our national objectives. It is a long way from Augusta, but the path started right here. From my early days as a Space and Missile Operations Officer to commanding thousands of military members in Colorado, serving as a senior advisor at the White House, the core principles of discipline, inquiry, and teamwork that were instilled in me here have been my constant guide. So let's talk about that for a second. I'm a little biased, but I think growing up in the South, or even going to school in the South, we've all learned the value of hard work. So let's discuss a few hard truths. I'm going to go over 3 of them that I learned here. When I eventually found my way to Augusta University to play basketball, I was young, and Coach can attest, a little hard-headed. I thought I knew everything. When things didn't go my way, I felt the world was coming to an end. My coaches, Coach Bryant, Gerald White, Dip Mitras. I talked to Keenan Mann last night, by the way, Coach. We talked about you for a little bit. And I'll be remiss if I didn't talk about the professors at this university. They mentored me. They all went out of their way to go the extra mile. And a lot of that mentoring was unsolicited. In fact, I think all of it was unsolicited. I don't think I was asking for any help at the time. But it was this mentoring where I was taught the first hard rule that we all need to understand. Life is not fair. You can complain about it, or you can do something about it. I learned that here. That was one of the first turning points for me. From that, I developed a personal model that I still live by today. I personally strive to be better today than I was yesterday. I strive to be better tomorrow than I am today. I try not to worry about life not being fair to me, but I try to focus on doing what is necessary to be fair to others. That is what I learned here. The second hard truth that I want to talk to you guys about today is success. What it means to be successful. Don't let the difficulty in reaching a destination deter you. Dream big, because it's not about the odds of reaching your destination, it's about the journey and what you do on your way towards your destination. How hard you work, the type of person you are, how you treat people, things like that are most important. So I'll use me as an example. There's less than a 1% chance of an African-American male who grew up in one of the poorest counties in South Carolina and Florida to reach the rank of general officer in the United States military. So when you think about the less than 1% chance there, it seems daunting. I feel like if I had focused on that, I may have chosen a different path in life. But you know what is not a less than 1% chance? Graduating from high school. Graduating from this fine institution, enlisting in the military, which is what I did, getting a master's degree, working hard, being prepared, being kind. So one of the lessons I want to leave with you with this second hard truth is focus on the next step, and accomplishing the very next step the right way. Being a general sounds big, it sounds daunting, but every step I took was more than achievable. The last hard truth that I'll leave you with is my coaches and professors at this university did more than just teach me. They made me believe that I could be better than the raw version of myself that walked through their doors. They would look me in the eyes and give me the honest, sometimes uncomfortable feedback I desperately needed, but quite frankly, never wanted. They outlined exactly what I needed to do to reach my goals. And as the student speaker mentioned, sometimes you deviate from that, you get off track, and you get back on track. So this is what mentors do. A mentor is someone who can see things in you that you cannot see in yourself, giving you the hard truth so you can become the best version of yourself. So the last hard truth I want to talk to you about today is that we're all mentors. We all have an obligation to see in others as things they can't see in themselves, to give the hard truth and to help others become the best version of themselves. You never know when your moment is going to come, but trust me when I tell you that this university has prepared you for every moment you're going to face. You are ready. I have done bilateral meetings with multiple countries across the globe, representing the United States as a senior representative in Kenya, in France, in UK, to name a few. Today is a moment in your lives you will always remember, but the hard work, the late night studying, the sacrifices you made weren't just to get you to this ceremony. The work you put in here is so that out there in the real world, when a defining moment of your life presents itself, you will do what the university has prepared you to do. You will shine and you will succeed. So class of 2026, you are entering a world of immense challenges and limitless opportunity. You will face success and failure, elation and depression, but you are more than prepared than you know to shape your future and, more importantly, shape the future of this great country. Trust in the foundation that you built here. It is the thing that has made me who I am today and the foundation that will allow you to define your purpose. You are ready for the moment. Just believe in yourselves. Congratulations, and go Jags.
Thank you, Brigadier General. Before we begin the presentation of candidates, I'd like to take a minute to recognize the hard work of our students graduating with honors today. Augusta University awards undergraduate degrees with honors to students who have met specific standards of academic excellence in the classroom as measured by a grade point average of 3.5 or above. Students graduating with honors have a special cord in AU blue and gray to signify their outstanding achievement. Would all the graduating students with honors please stand and let's give them a recognition. Students. Well done. At this time, will Lieutenant Colonel Adrian Acevedo, Chair of Augusta University Department of Military Science, and Cadet Aiden Ruby, please come forward to conduct the Army Officer's Oath of Office. Ladies and gentlemen, this year we're honoring the achievement of 9 Augusta University cadets who will commission as officers in the United States Army later this evening. Cadet Ruby stands as an outstanding representative of this class of cadets who completed the ROTC program at Augusta University. A degree candidate from the Pamplin College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences today, he will now take the oath of office to begin his career as a United States Army officer.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Aiden Ruby,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
that
that I take this obligation freely
I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion, that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office of which I'm about to enter. So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Second Lieutenant Ruby. And now to this time of the part of the ceremony you've been waiting for, the presentation of candidates for graduation. To ensure all graduates are able to hear their names and the guests are able to see their graduates, please remain seated during the presentation of candidates. As a display of respect for all the graduates, we request the members of the audience remain through the entire ceremony. President Keene will confer degrees after all the candidates for graduation have been presented. At this time, I'd like to welcome Dr. John Sutherland to the podium to begin the presentation of candidates.
Will the degree candidates for the College of Science and Mathematics please stand and come forward? I'm John Sutherland, Dean of the College of Science and Mathematics, and I am so proud to present these degree candidates recommended by our faculty for graduation.
Joshua Abraham, Brian Rex Adams, Peyton Lee Allen, Vibha Amble, Karthik Allen Arora, Eunice Ariola, Amber Fatima Aslam, Victor Manuel Avila Perez, Emil G. Ayala Cosme, Shelby N. Acox, Kristen Elizabeth Backer, Jasmine Abuagiwa Baidu, Wesley Gerard Bell, Simran Sanjay Bikot, Julie Seher Bishara, Caitlin Sierra Brantley, Judah Cole Breland, Brody Brogdon, Yasmin Chelby, Addison Clements, Emily Claire Davis, Fatima Tadeda, Holden Everett Dinkins, Nien Bin Do, Zeal Dobaria, Sai Dikshita Doma, Vanessa Dominguez Acosta, Peyton Dowling, Nikita Jaiprakash Dulab, Caden Tyler Rashond Dunham, Sreya Nirmala Durvasula, Kaylee Edwards, Weberton Walker Figueredo, Brendan Scott Forseen, Angela Margaret Francis, Priya C. Gajera, Jahir Juan Garcia, Radha Garikipati. Asha Reddy Gopu. Tatum Marie Gossman. Kennedy Brooke Gross. Taylor Jade Hardiman. Jalen Christopher Hayward. James Luke Horn. Emiliano Huerta. Siri R. Jangam. Gabrielle Marie Jenkins. Joyanne Jernigan. Thebin Jace John. Claire Marie Johnson. Madden Douglas Jones. Zachary Kimmel. Lauren Kinney. Quentin R. Kirk. Lotam Call. Richard Martin Crements. Elizabeth Laura. Abigail Gippium Lee. Lamaya Shanae Lockett. Brianna Ray Lynn. Sean Pierre Clifton Macon. Tomas Diego Maldonado. Anastasia Nicole McCann. Kamya Mera. Jaden Michael. Megan Miller. Kelly Justina Mitchell. Aditi Mohan. Morolake Precious Esther Morokinya. Ashley Morris. Maya Muniganti. Amelia Newell. David Nwabeke. Rochelle Outlaw. Milena Palladines. Madison Michelle Parker. Bansari P. Patel. Divya Jayesh Kumar Patel. Hannah P. Patel. Rhea Patel. Sahaj Mayank Patel. Shivam Patel. Madeline Preya Patil. Christine Piper. Austin Yanushka Plagins. Derek Pounds. Mary Elizabeth Pruitt. Arya J. Ranchad. Tajman Singh Randhawa. Shozaib Rashid. Jasmine Shalise Ritchie. Sina Sampson. Nathan Francis Schwartz. Nika Shakasteband. Emily Simpson. Jordan A. Singh. John Hardin Starrett. Anaya Saray Stevenson. Sol Gabriel Swenson. Raúl J. Valenzuela Piñón. Hannah E. Withers. Andra Caitlin Sayaraj. Eris Ray Tseng Yang Xiong. Aditi Yalu. Miriam Zamora.
Will the degree candidates from the Pamplin College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences please stand and come forward? I'm Kim Davies, Dean of the Catherine Reese Pamplin College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, and I'm proud to present the degree candidates recommended by our faculty for graduation.
Bailey Aber. Sarah Grace Adams. Jaziel Denise Allen. William James Allen. Jackson Tucker Baranowski. Kayla Shanice Berry. Aishaitiana Ravette Black. Ethan William Bowers. Mackenzie Lee Boyd. Sydney K. Brandow. Isabel Grace Brown. Raven Callahan. John Isaac Caldwell. Sarah Beth Kathleen Campbell. Emmanuel Castro. Sky Lachey Chambers. Ronnie Teresa Sindrich. Brittany Shante Cloninger. Robert Alexander Davis. Quinlan Elise Deal. Lauren Elizabeth Ford. Caroline Grabowski. Schneider Hadfield. Jenny Nicole Harbuck. Jarrett Marshall Thomas Harper. Raylan Reed Hill. Catherine Hickson. Mythi Win Win. Isabella Maria Giroux. Carrington Camille Johnson. Carson Roger Jones. Danielle Kennedy. Lakeisha M. London. Matthew T. Long. Amelia Rose Machado. Chloe Jewel Maddox. Jadiel Maestre Ruperto. Kieran Michael Manville. Gerald Adam Martin. Celia Ingrid Martinez Vargas. Angela M. Maskey. Rihanna Nicole McGahee. Anaya Morgan. Sebastian Charles Elan Nichols. Olivia Orzensky. Bakija Lakaya Parks. Corinne Parsons. Brooklyn Alexandria Phillips. Nayla Anise Reese. Anna Maria Reeves. Benjamin James Roberts. Dawson William Rose. Aiden Michael Ruby. Angel Alicia Russian. Cheyenne Ryan. Harley Sousa Goodman. Scarlett Elizabeth Sweat. Shelby Caitlin Wade. Sanaya Laurel Wheeler. Caleb Daniel White. Lily Ann Williamson. Aiden Worku. Risa Ariel Isabella Wynn. Hannah Elizabeth E. West. Darion Harris. Cameron C. Mashak. Justin Tan Wynn. Diana Rojas Romero. Audrey D. Young Kelly. Ethan David Curry. Jacob Stone Lida. Xea-Jane Satch Maddox. Jack Edward Abbott. Victoria Oluwadetan Ale. Trenton Cole Andrews. Jessica May Berenger. Kimberly Patricia Bennett. Raquel Elise Bonner. Shakira Brown. Catherine Berger. Nadia Bayard. Dashni Cherry. Channing Elizabeth Cloak. Mia Hope Crooms. Chico Solu Stefani Ejikeme. Cyan Olivia Lanaya Ford. Adriana Franz. Sarah On Givens. Tyler Josiah Guy. Allison Catherine Hallbauer. Mary Grayson Hargrove. Cassandra Michelle Houston. Jessica Ronnie Howard. Amari Jackson. Rebecca Jackson. Kendall Faye Johnson. Kaylin Aaliyah Jordan. Kamira Langston. Dequesani Nikia Lee. Alexis Johnay Lewis. Caleb Prince Louisi. Connor D. Lovett. Elizabeth Rebecca McKenzie. Karma Lily Middlebrooks. Lena Avery Miller. Paige Anna Lisa Mitchell. Lindsay Gail Munson. Maya Paige Nutcarney. Kaylee Elise Norsworthy. Audrey Elaine Nunn. Carolyn Olguin Contreras. Kaya E. Potts. Amaya A. Rice. Autumn Rose Richards. Andrea L. Schumann. Julia Janelle Solomon. Emily Michelle Starbuck. Mark Allen Stilgenbauer Jr. Devesh Sukiria. Thu An Tron. Emma Warner. Kirsten Lene Watkins. Gabriella Rose Whitefleet. Saleathea Nicole Belcher. Brighton Kennedy. Mason Elizabeth Chartier. Kaneka Davis. Emily Nicole Edwards. Alyssa Marie Fink. Ashlyn Harding. Jasmine Ashley Lopez Harris. Teresa Tu Hay. Jemiah Brianna Holmes. Tyler Love. Emil Yasmin Marino. Rebecca Boswell Miller. Isaiah Proctor. Haley Rickerson. Isabella Grace Skidoris. Tina Simone Sidibe. Christopher Andrew Michael Tate. Jolene Valerie Velasquez.
And now, the main event, the School of Computer and Cyber Sciences. Will the degree candidates from the School of Computer and Cyber Sciences please stand and come forward? I am Dr. Alex Schwarzmann, Dean of the School of Computer and Cyber Sciences, and I am proud to present these degree candidates recommended by our faculty for graduation.
Caleb Elijah Acree. Anthony Maha Enemaku Agbali. Dhruv Prakash Ahuja. Charles Glenton Ashby. Esteban Ballestero. Jakaria Arkela Bonner. James R. Brown. Leonardo Antonio Clemente Nunez. Tyler Cobb. Daniel De Silva. Daniel Benjamin Diaz Posada. Axel Daniel Dimas. Shelton Matisse Davis Edwards Jr. Bernice Chidera Ekwueme. Joseph Elbert. Joshua R. English. Adam Daniel Enefi Massa. Emmanuel A. Faminu. Joseph Martin Fink. Anthony Michael Gibson. Hudson Grenade. Tyler Hammonds. Justin Lane Hardy. Joshua Daniel Hardy. Ryan Philip Hawkins. Carmen Hillis. Jolene Marie Candian, Evan Kania, Hayden Karamath, Jay Atreyu Kemp, Matthew Thomas Katuski, Kyle Andrew Kreidner, Abigail Reese Levines, Sebastian Logan, Charles Paul Lyons, Christian Maldonado, Aiden James Manahan, Sofia Marquez Cordero, Ansel Elizabeth Matthew, Nikel Sarah Mitchell, Nazruddin Mohammed, Joshua Moxley, Nathaniel Stephen Muga, Ricardo Pacheco James, Parth Patel, Ian McKay Pletcher, Anand Malasani Prasad, Chad Garrett Richards, Gabriel Rubio, Cameron J. Sapp Jr., Ethan Schomacker, Samuel Scott, Krishan Lentonio Devonta Smith, Robert Thomas Voitlin, Jonathan Destry Washington, Xavier White Walter, Noah Ralph Williams, Edward Tyler Wood, Stephanie Amanda Woodworth, Sean Brown, Ryan Noah Gill, Kirion Durrell Johnson, Jacob Koharchik, Nevaya Ariana Ross, Marley Renaya Sands,
Will all the candidates for all degrees please rise? Mr. President, I have the honor to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees. They have completed all the requirements that have been recommended by the faculty for graduation.
By the authority of the state of Georgia, vested in the Board of Regents and delegated to me, I confer upon each of you the degree for which you've been recommended with all its rights, privileges, and responsibilities. As a symbol of your achievement, you may now move your tassel from the right to the left, signifying completion of your degree. You may be seated. I'm going to ask you to stand back in a minute. On behalf of First Lady Karen Keene, our Provost Maggie Tomova, the Executive Cabinet, the President's Cabinet, all the deans, the faculty, and the staff, we want to congratulate each of you on this remarkable achievement. We're proud to call you graduates of Augusta University. As you leave this place, I hope you carry forward not only what you've learned, but how you will use it. The knowledge and the experiences you've gained here position you to make a real difference. We talk about life-changing education, life-saving education. And whether your path leads you into healthcare, business, public service, the arts, or beyond, the need is clear. We need you. The world needs you. I would implore you to never play small to keep others comfortable. I would implore you to be bold in what you've learned, but to listen, to try to understand. The future will certainly present challenges, but it will also present opportunities for all of you. Stay grounded in your values. Stay connected to those who support you. And when the moment for leadership calls, step up. The work ahead matters. And together, it can be done. See, we have a little creed in our house, and it's called the will to win. Karen and I talk about it often. I have recited it a couple of times in ceremonies like this, and I want to share it with you today because the will to win, you might identify with the words of this poem written by Burton Braley. You might identify with the will to win that got you to this moment. Certainly our faculty and our staff identify with the will to win to get them to the moment that they're in. And they've been alongside you sharing the will to win. And at Augusta University, we have the will to win because what we do does change lives and it saves lives. And so I want to read these words to you for just a moment. And graduates in particular, listen to them. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work hard day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, if only desire of it makes you quite mad enough to never tire of it, makes you hold all other things tawdry and cheap for it, if life seems all empty and useless without it and all that you dream and you scheme is about it, and if you'll gladly sweat for it, fret for it, and plan for it, and lose all terror of the opposition for it, and if you'll simply go after that thing that you want, with all your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, confidence, and stern pertinacity, if neither cold poverty, famished and gaunt, nor sickness or pain, or body or brain could turn you away from that thing that you want, and if dogged and brim you beseech and beset it, you'll get it. You've seen that. You've got it today. And that is the will to win. When you leave here, take that will to win with you. Change the world. Be bold. Be connected. And stay in touch with this institution. Never forget where you started from. And always pay it forward. You exemplify the will to win. Our faculty, our administration, our alumni, all exemplify the will to win. Today is a special day in all of our lives. This is our Super Bowl. We love this. You're not going to find better smiles all congregated in one room as you will right here in Augusta, Georgia today, I promise you that. It's amazing. You all inspire us to do what we do. As we close the ceremony, Will all who are able please stand? Xea-Jane Maddox will lead us in the singing of our alma mater, which can be found on the inside cover of your commencement program. And immediately following, Emmanuel will continue our commencement tradition in the ringing of the arsenal bell. Throughout our history, the sound of the bell has marked both the beginning and the culmination of the academic journey, and today it will ring 3 times to honor our newest graduates, our past, our present, and your future as Augusta University alumni. And I want to ask one other thing for you. When you see Augusta, Augusta, I want you to shout it. And I want to get this started by just doing a little refrain that you all may have heard me do before. I'm going to say we are, and you say, oh, come on now, we are.
AU.
We are.
AU.
Congratulations, 2026.
In the shade of the mighty oak, we forge our
Congratulations, Augusta University graduates. This concludes our ceremony for today. We invite you to take photos and enjoy celebrations with your loved ones outside of the Convention Center. Go forth and celebrate with your family and friends.